Smart, smart, do. We are the children, the children of God. Come, come, come. We change our world. We have what it takes to do it smart and make it smart. Welcome to our Smart Do.
Class 8, hello. Welcome on board. We have a science lesson on reproduction in human beings. Many times you have asked the question, what happens when animals get pregnant, when human beings get pregnant, and that's what I want to clarify through this topic, reproduction in human beings. To start with, in class 6, you looked at the reproductive system in females and in males, and here is the female reproductive organ, and you are told that the sperms are deposited in the vagina or the birth canal. And once they are deposited here, this is the diagram of a sperm. The sperm is able to swim to all sides of the female reproductive organ, or to the oviduct on both sides. Sperms are produced in millions, and they swim in a fluid known as semen, and they swim towards the right and the left side of the female reproductive organ. Once they swim towards this side, they come into contact with what you call an ovum. An ovum is an egg, a female egg, that is produced in the ovary after every 28 days. The ovary produces a mature ovum. It has millions of ova. In plural, they are known as ova. Singular is ovum. So there are millions of ova in the ovary, but one is produced after every 28 days through a process known as ovulation. Once it is released, it flows through the oviduct, and if not fertilized, it gets out of the body. If it was not fertilized, it dies. An ovum lifespan is only 48 hours or 2 days. So once it is produced, it moves here. Up to that point, it is living, or maybe up to this point, it is living for those 48 hours. If fertilized, we say, what is fertilization? It is when this ovum meets or joins with this sperm. This way, as you can see here, there's an ovum surrounded by millions of sperms. So they try to penetrate. Each sperm is struggling to penetrate and have its nucleus uniting with the nucleus of the ovum. And when they join, when they unite, or when they fuse, we say fertilization has taken place. And once fertilization takes place here, this is the ovum that was surrounded here. It has been fertilized. Now I want to discuss a fertilized ovum. Once it is fertilized, it gets a new name. It is no longer an ovum. Now it becomes a zygote. A zygote is this one. This one is an ovum that has been fertilized by one sperm. All the other sperms dies because not all sperms are able to penetrate into the ovum. So the moment the one sperm penetrates, the wall of the ovum hardens and all the others die and they are discharged. Therefore, once now it has been fertilized here, development of this ovum cannot take place here. It starts multiplying. The cells divide themselves, what we call cell division. The cell multiplies into several other cells, and therefore it becomes larger. Therefore, development cannot take place here, because what is likely to happen, if development was to take place here, the automatic thing is that this part cannot hold a whole full-blown baby. Therefore, development must take place here. So the moment it is fertilized here, it moves into the womb or the uterus, and before it falls here, the walls of the uterus are already thick. They thicken to receive the fertilized cell, the zygote. And once they thicken here, before it falls here, it has now developed into several cells which form finger-like projections. Therefore, they attach themselves to the walls of the uterus. And that process of a zygote attaching itself to the walls of the uterus is known as implantation. That's why I wrote a word, implantation. The zygote implants itself, and once it gets implanted here, it develops a disc-shaped organ like this one. And that disc-shaped organ is what we call the placenta. As I've written the word placenta here, it forms a disc-shaped organ. This disc-shaped organ acts as the intermediate. I want to assume it was implanted here. It acts as the intermediate between the developing baby and the mother. The blood of the mother and the fetus do not mix. And that's why a mother can be HIV positive and give birth to a HIV negative child, because the blood do not mix. So this disc-shaped organ forms in between the developing baby and the mother. So this is the link, this is the placenta. It facilitates exchange. So from the mother will carry oxygen from the lungs through his lungs, and that oxygen diffuses into the fetus through the placenta. So this is products from the mother. This is either oxygen to digested food. Then once the child receives the two, the child gives back waste in form of carbon dioxide. So they flow through this tube we call the umbilical cord. Everyone has a scar here. This is where you used to feed when you were in your mother's womb. You are connected to your mother through the umbilical cord, then to placenta, then the placenta to the uterine wall. So the child develops. Now, when the zygote has formed a ball of cells and implants itself, the moment it implants itself here, this is what we call implantation, that attaching itself, it is no longer a fetus now. It becomes an embryo. What is the difference? An embryo is a ball of cells, a zygote is a fertilized egg. Then from there, the ball of cells developed some human-like features, but not fully grown baby. That's such a child that cannot be full, like this one. It's not a normal child. This child is not fully developed. You can't identify the nose and the ears. This one is known as the fetus. After that, the fetus, before the 9 months, up to 7 months, the fetus has all the human features. And at that time, by 9 months, the child grows fully, and the child must get out of the womb after 9 months. So the period between conception or fertilization and birth is known as the gestation period. The gestation period, which in human being is 9 months. It's 9 months. The period between conception, fertilization, and birth is known as gestation. Then the baby does not only have the placenta. Surrounding the fetus, there is another bag we call, that looks this way. It has two parts, that way and this way. There is a fluid in between. There's a fluid. The fluid in between, the fluid that surrounds the fetus is known as the amniotic fluid. Amniotic fluid. Amniotic fluid, and the sac that holds it is known as the amnion sac. The amnion sac holds the amniotic fluid. What is the importance of this fluid? The fluid helps the fetus to rotate freely without any friction. Number 2, it maintains the temperature. It keeps the fetus warm. Number 3, during birth, it must flow before the baby so that it can lubricate the birth canal for easy delivery. It reduces friction during delivery. These ones also, when you see the mothers with that large belly, it is because that accumulation of the amniotic fluid, it also prevents the mother from choking. Anytime they get a punch, it prevents the shock from reaching the child. So this amniotic very important. It also absorbs shock. Then I also want to discuss the importance. I've said the placenta is an exchange organ, where there is exchange of digested food and oxygen from the mother, then carbon dioxide and waste in form of urea from the fetus. Then during birth, the child must be, before the child is born, the head of the child should be facing downwards, the legs up. Why? For proper delivery, the head must be facing downwards. That is what we call normal birth. If the child is not facing, if the head is not facing downwards, and the legs are facing the other way, we call that one breech birth, and it is dangerous to the mother and also to the baby during birth. Thank you for listening. Our next area will look at signs of pregnancy and the process of birth, which we call ovulations. Meantime, have a good evening. Bye.